Every morning, you wake up and something feels just a little off. Maybe you can't quite remember what you had for breakfast yesterday, or perhaps you find yourself searching endlessly for your glasses. Again. Does it seem like the words are just on the tip of your tongue, but you can't pull them out when you need them most? And what about those moments in the grocery store when you walk down an aisle and completely forget what you came in for? You might brush it off as just getting older, but deep down, you wonder if there's something more serious happening. You replay conversations in your mind, asking yourself if you missed an important detail or forgot a name you should know. Are you secretly worried that these lapses are the beginning of something you can't control? If you nodded along to any of this, you're not alone. In fact, millions of people over 60 are facing the same frustrations, quietly hoping it's all normal, but fearing it's not. But what if I told you that it's not what you're not doing that's causing your memory struggles? The truth is, you might already be sabotaging your memory every single day and not even know it. You see, there's a silent culprit hiding in plain sight. Most people, maybe even you, have been told that certain daily habits are good for your brain, encouraged even. You might have picked up these routines from well-meaning friends, family, or even trusted experts. But what they don't tell you is that the very thing you're doing to protect your memory could actually be making it worse. The reality nobody discusses is that some of the most popular brain boosters are secretly eroding your mental sharpness. That's right, it's not a lack of effort, it's that you're following advice that's frankly outdated or even dangerous. Now, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to arm you with the knowledge that can truly protect your brain, because you deserve the truth. What research shows is so often hidden behind a wall of confusing jargon or dismissed by so-called experts with big industry interests. But I've seen firsthand the power of the right daily habit. I'm here to share what they don't want you to know, to pull back the curtain and give you the insider information that can literally change the course of your memory, starting today. Imagine being part of the small group who finally gets it right, while everyone else is left wondering why they're slipping. The truth is, you have a choice. You can keep following the herd, or you can discover the reality that's been kept from you. Stay with me, because in just a few moments, I'll reveal the one daily habit that's proven to shield your memory, no matter your age. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 deadliest daily memory mistakes that are silently destroying your recall, plus the one powerful habit that can stop memory loss in its tracks. That's right, the 5 biggest mistakes most people over 60 make without ever realizing it. Some of these will shock you. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to safeguard your mind, something most people never discover until it's too late. If you want the most comprehensive, no-nonsense breakdown, you're in the right place. Prepare to have your entire understanding of memory loss transformed. Before we dive in, I want you to do something powerful. Hit the subscribe button and join our growing community of truth seekers, people who are tired of watered-down answers and want real solutions. And right now, pause and comment "I'm ready" if you're committed to reclaiming your memory. This is not just a video, it's an exclusive access pass to hidden knowledge. Don't just watch, engage. Comment below with "yes" if you've ever worried about memory loss, so you know you're not alone. You're not just a viewer here. You're part of a movement that's rewriting the rules. Each of these 5 memory mistakes gets more dangerous, and the last one is the silent killer nobody talks about. I promise you, by the time you hear the final one, you'll never see your daily routine the same way again. The revelations you're about to uncover will change everything you thought you knew about aging and memory. So stick around, because missing even one of these could be the difference between a sharp mind and a lifetime of regret. Ready? Let's start with the first, and you'll want to hear them all. You've always heard that staying busy is good for you. Keep your mind active, they say. Maybe you pride yourself on juggling breakfast, the news, checking your phone, and making mental to-do lists all before you finished your coffee. It feels productive, like you're giving your brain a workout. Multitasking is praised as the hallmark of a sharp mind. Here's the twist, though. Multitasking first thing in the morning might be the single most harmful way to start your day for memory retention. What research shows is that when you jump from task to task, especially during the sensitive window right after waking up, you flood your brain with competing signals. Your hippocampus, the memory processing center, gets overwhelmed by what neuroscientists call cognitive load. This means your working memory is stretched too thin, reducing your ability to encode new information into long-term storage. Multitasking triggers a spike in cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases neural noise, tiny bursts of electrical misfiring that block synaptic plasticity. Over time, this leads to a phenomenon known as memory fragmentation. You might think you're flexing your mental muscles, but the truth is you're degrading your brain's ability to consolidate memories. Experts are finally admitting that the culture of busyness is actually a culture of memory erosion. You might have noticed those mornings where the rest of the day feels like a blur. You're searching for your keys. You're blanking on names. You can't recall that great idea you had during breakfast. There's a sense of fog, like you're running through quicksand. Every day you wait, the problem compounds, making it harder to recover. The scary part is, you're left feeling frustrated, irritable, and even ashamed, wondering if it's just part of getting older. But what they don't tell you is that this can be reversed. Imagine waking up with clarity, confidence, and the ability to recall every important detail. If you've been experiencing scatterbrain mornings, forgetting simple tasks, or losing track of conversations before noon, ask yourself, are you really present, or are you dividing your attention the moment your day begins? Have you noticed your memory is worst right after your busiest mornings? But it gets worse. The next daily habit is even more insidious, and almost everyone does it, believing it's the secret to staying sharp. You've probably been told that crossword puzzles, Sudoku, and memory apps are like weightlifting for your brain. They're everywhere, on your phone, in the Sunday paper, recommended by experts. Doing these every day feels like a badge of honor, proof that you're taking control of your mental health. But here's what's really happening. Relying on these brain games might actually limit your memory power and set you up for decline. Studies reveal that while cognitive games do stimulate certain neural pathways, they mostly engage short-term, repetitive memory circuits. This leads to something called neural compartmentalization. Your brain adapts to specific puzzles, like a muscle doing the same exercise over and over. The technical term is task-specific neuroplasticity. Over time, this compartmentalization can stifle synaptogenesis, the formation of new connections between brain cells. What they don't tell you is that true memory resilience comes from integrating real-world learning, not repetitive gaming. Brain games create an illusion of progress while your overall cognitive reserve, the brain's backup system for memory, atrophies in the background. The longer this continues, the more your brain loses its ability to handle unpredictable real-life challenges. If this sounds familiar, you might recall moments where you breeze through your daily crossword but forget where you parked the car, or you ace the memory app only to forget birthdays and appointments. It's frustrating and bewildering, like your mind works only in certain contexts. You feel betrayed by the very activities meant to help you. What's even more concerning is that this subtle erosion is invisible until suddenly you're struggling with the basics of daily living. Have you noticed you're a whiz at games but still forget important details in real life? If your memory wins don't translate into better everyday recall, You could be stuck in the brain game trap. You're not alone. This is one of the most misunderstood causes of memory loss. But wait, it gets worse. The third daily habit is quietly destroying your neurons every night, and it's something almost everyone thinks is healthy. After a long day, there's nothing better than unwinding with a little TV or perhaps a glass of wine. You've heard that a nightcap helps you sleep, and maybe you even rely on sleep medications just to take the edge off. It's seen as a harmless way to guarantee rest, and who doesn't need that, right? But here's what's really happening. These so-called sleep aids could be sabotaging your brain's overnight memory repair. What research shows is that both alcohol and common sleep medications, like benzodiazepines or Z-drugs, interfere with REM sleep. REM, rapid eye movement, is the stage where your brain consolidates and organizes memories, transferring them from short-term to long-term storage. Alcohol acts as a central nervous system depressant, disrupting acetylcholine activity, a neurotransmitter essential for synaptic consolidation. Meanwhile, medications artificially induce sleep by suppressing natural sleep architecture, preventing the slow-wave cycles crucial for memory repair. Experts are finally admitting that regular use of these substances leads to REM rebound and a decrease in neurogenesis, the creation of new brain cells in the hippocampus. The result? A slow, stealthy buildup of memory plaque, a process similar to what's seen in early Alzheimer's disease. You might feel like you're getting sleep, but your brain is skipping the maintenance it desperately needs. You might have noticed that even after a good night's sleep, you wake up feeling groggy, unfocused, and mentally sluggish. Simple things, like recalling yesterday's conversation or remembering where you put your phone, feel almost impossible. There's a lingering sense of confusion, a fog you can't shake. It's not just aging, it's your brain being starved of the nightly repair cycle it needs. The truth is, every day you wait to address this, you risk deeper and deeper memory loss. If you've been using sleep aids or unwinding with alcohol, and you're noticing your memory slipping, ask yourself, is your sleep actually restful, or do you feel tired no matter how long you're in bed? Have you noticed you forget more on mornings after a good night's sleep? And what's even more concerning, the fourth daily habit is hidden in your diet, and it's feeding memory loss at the cellular level. You've always been told to eat light, avoid fats, and stick to so-called healthy, low-fat snacks and meals. It feels virtuous, choosing salad over steak, margarine over butter, and low-fat yogurt instead of the full-fat version. It's what's recommended everywhere, from magazines to health talks. Here's the secret. This low-fat lifestyle could be starving your brain of the very nutrients it needs to preserve memory. What they don't tell you is that your brain is made up of nearly 60% fat, specifically omega-3 fatty acids, cholesterol, and phospholipids. The myelin sheath, which insulates nerve fibers and accelerates signal transmission, relies on dietary fats for repair and maintenance. Low-fat diets often lead to deficiencies in docosahexaenoic acid, DHA, and omega-3 essential for synaptic function, and choline, crucial for acetylcholine synthesis, your memory neurotransmitter. Studies reveal that chronic low-fat eating increases brain inflammation and reduces neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and rewire. Meanwhile, low-fat products are often loaded with added sugars, which spike insulin and fuel glycation, a process where sugar molecules attack brain cells and accelerate cognitive aging. The result? Your brain becomes brittle, sluggish, and prone to memory gaps. You might have noticed you're hungry soon after your healthy lunch, and that your thinking gets cloudy in the afternoon. There's a sense of being depleted, like your brain is running on empty. You try harder to eat right, but your memory keeps slipping. The scary part is, every meal reinforces the damage, even as you're told you're doing everything right. Have you been following a low-fat diet, but your memory feels worse than ever? Do you find yourself tired, irritable, or struggling to concentrate after eating healthy meals? If so, you could be experiencing the hidden side effects of the low-fat lie. But the fifth daily habit is the most dangerous of all. It's the memory killer almost nobody suspects. You've been told for years to drink water constantly. Stay hydrated is practically a mantra in every health magazine. Maybe you carry a water bottle everywhere, measuring your intake religiously. It feels like the ultimate anti-aging move. After all, water is life, right? But here's the shocker. Overhydration can silently drain your brain's memory function, and it's a problem that's getting worse every year. What they don't tell you is that your body and brain rely on a delicate balance of electrolytes: sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Drinking excessive water without replacing electrolytes leads to hyponatremia, a dangerous drop in blood sodium levels. This disrupts action potentials, the electrical signals neurons use to communicate, leading to cerebral edema, brain swelling at the cellular level. Studies reveal that even mild electrolyte imbalances impair synaptic transmission and reduce mitochondrial energy production, leaving your memory circuits underpowered. The longer this continues, the greater the risk of confusion, disorientation, and long-term cognitive decline. Most people don't realize that what feels like healthy hydration can trigger fatigue, headaches, and memory fog by literally washing away the minerals your brain needs to function. If you've been chugging water all day, only to find yourself feeling lightheaded, forgetful, or unable to focus, you're not imagining things. You may feel a persistent headache or a strange sense of detachment, like you're watching life happen through a foggy window. Every day you overhydrate, you unknowingly strip your brain of its ability to store and recall information. Have you noticed more frequent bathroom trips, muscle weakness, or senior moments since increasing your water intake? Is your memory worse, even as you try to do the right thing for your health? You might be falling victim to the chronic hydration hype. But don't despair, because there is hope. All it takes is one daily habit to stop this memory loss spiral. But wait, before you feel overwhelmed, remember, awareness is the first step. Each of these habits is common, but reversing them is not only possible, it's easier than you think. Stay with me, because the solution is next, and it's simpler than you can imagine. Here's the good news. You're not doomed to a fading memory. Every day you wait might make the problem worse, but starting now, you can reclaim your sharpness and confidence. Don't despair. The one daily habit I'm about to share can halt memory decline, and in many cases, even reverse it. You have the power to make this change. Instead of falling into the traps we discussed, imagine adopting these memory-boosting alternatives. 1. Focused morning ritual. Start each day with a 5-minute mindfulness warm-up. This can be as simple as breathing deeply, recalling 3 things you're grateful for, or reviewing your goals for the day without screens. News or multitasking. Research shows this boosts hippocampal activity, reduces cortisol, and sets up your brain for optimal memory encoding. The result? Clearer thinking and stronger recall starting before breakfast. 2. Real-world learning. Swap out repetitive brain games for learning something new, a language, an instrument, or even a new recipe. What studies reveal is that novelty and challenge trigger neurogenesis and activate the default mode network, the true source of memory resilience. It's not about perfection, it's about variety and curiosity. 3. Nourishing fats and proteins. Don't fear healthy fats. Embrace them. Include wild-caught fish, pastured eggs, avocado, and olive oil in your diet. These provide essential omega-3s, choline, and saturated fats that rebuild your brain's cellular scaffolding. Pair with clean proteins, and you'll notice sharper focus, balanced mood, and fewer brain drain crashes. 4. Sleep sanctuary. Replace sleep aids and alcohol with a simple evening wind-down. dim lights, gentle stretching, and a magnesium supplement. This encourages natural melatonin release and supports REM cycles. You'll wake up refreshed, with memories firmly locked in place. 5. Electrolyte smart hydration. Drink water to thirst, not by the clock. Add a pinch of Himalayan salt or an electrolyte tablet once a day to replenish lost minerals. This keeps your brain's electrical system balanced and prevents the confusion, fatigue, and memory lapses linked to overhydration. Each of these shifts is accessible, practical, and rooted in what modern neuroscience tells us actually works. The best part? They can be woven seamlessly into your current routine, no extreme overhauls required. Imagine within days, you wake up with mental clarity that feels like a breath of fresh air. After a few weeks, friends and family notice you're quicker, more attentive, and back to your old self. You remember names, appointments, and details with ease. No more frantic searching, no more embarrassing lapses. Picture yourself months from now, engaged in conversations, solving problems, and living independently, without fear. The transformation is not only realistic, it's dramatic. The truth is, reclaiming your memory doesn't require huge effort. It's about one small change at a time. Start with a single habit tomorrow morning. Layer in a new food, or a simple mental challenge next week. Every step you take rewires your brain for resilience. You are more capable than you realize. Just keep going. If you've made it this far, it means you care deeply about preserving your memory and protecting your future. It's not too late to turn things around. No matter how long you've struggled, you have the power to transform your brain, your habits, and your life, starting right now. Your commitment is your greatest asset. And I want you to know you're not alone on this journey. The longer this continues, the greater your results will be. What they don't tell you is that change can start with a single choice, and you've already made it. Now, I want to hear from you. Comment below with the one memory tip or realization that resonated with you most today. Share your biggest takeaway or the habit you're most excited to change. By sharing, you help others in our community feel seen and supported. Together, we're rewriting what it means to age. One brain, one story at a time. If this video opened your eyes, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another breakthrough. Tell me in the comments, which memory mistake surprised you the most? Which solution are you going to try first? Your participation keeps this information flowing and could be the turning point for someone else. Don't let this moment slip by. Every day you wait, the old habits dig in deeper. Take action, engage, and let's create a wave of positive change before it's too late. You are not powerless. You are not defined by forgetfulness. You are stronger, smarter, and more capable than any statistic about aging. With knowledge, action, and the right daily habit, your best days of clarity are ahead of you. Stay curious. Stay committed. Your mind matters, and your future is brighter than you ever imagined.